Just like in our relationships, there's no forever in fossil fuel. That is why we have to adapt. That's why people created the electric car. Now, electric cars run on electricity, unlike regular vehicles that use a gasoline or diesel powered engine, which can harm the environment by its emission of carbon dioxide or CO2. But before I dive deeper into what an electric car is, I must first tell you its history. The first successful electric car made its debut around 1890 thanks to William Morrison, a chemist who lived in Des Moines, Iowa. His six-passenger vehicle capable of a top speed of 14 miles per hour was a little more than an electrified wagon, but it helped spark the interest in electric vehicles. The fall of the electric cars was in the early years was caused by forced development of the Model T, which was a gasoline-powered vehicle. It was way cheaper since it only cost about $650 rather than $1,750 for an electric alternative. The Model T or the gasoline-powered vehicles eliminated the problems of long charging time and short distances of the electric vehicles. But now, the environment is dying. That's why we need a transition from gasoline to electricity. Now, the battery electric cars have an added benefit of home charging. A simple 240-volt outlet similar to those used in clothes dryers can charge a vehicle overnight. Companies such as Tesla are constantly improving on the electric car battery to eliminate the problems of electric vehicles such as long charging time and short distance travel. Now, the Tesla's long-range Model S can drive up to 595 kilometers on a single charge, and the Audi e-tron 55 Quattro, a fully electric mid-size luxury crossover SUV, has a battery that has a range from 260 to 510 kilometers depending on the road and weather. Electric cars also have improved safety features. The Tesla Model S, which protects its battery with an array of additional shielding and external aluminum plate and has a layer of fire protection between the batteries and the passenger compartment. They also have a lower center of gravity which makes them less likely to roll over during accidents. But the problem with the electric cars in safety is that it doesn't make any sound, so pedestrians might not be able to hear the vehicle coming their way. That is why the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is studying ways to address this issue, such as requiring EVs or electric vehicles to emit audible sounds at low speeds. Also, the electric cars have an overall benefit or positive impact in the environment. By driving an electric vehicle, you are helping to reduce the harmful air pollution from carbon emissions. However, electric cars are not perfect. One of the main problems of electric vehicles is that the production of the EV battery contributes heavily to the carbon 2 emissions. The Chinese EV battery manufacturers can produce up to 60% more CO2 during fabrication. And also, the mining for lithium, one of the required elements in the production of the EV batteries, is extremely harmful to the environment. Majority of the CO2 emissions that the EVs contribute are from its production phase. However, in the long run, conventional vehicles will have more contribution in CO2 in the end. If the source of energy is from a renewable energy, it will lessen the CO2 even more. Now, so all in all, the batteries of the electric cars are constantly being improved on. The electric cars have improved safety features and they have an overall positive impact towards the environment. So, let us stop pretending that everything that is happening to the environment is fine. We humans have been damaging the earth for a long time, but if we have the power to destroy, we also have the power to create and save. Everyone, every single one of us can help in saving the environment. By simply lessening your contribution to the CO2 can help the earth greatly. We should all do our part in saving our home. The environment is dying. We have the power. You have the power to prevent this. We should act now before it's too late.